the internet out of any one of us.
I have no idea. We were fine. We were talking, and then all of a sudden, boom! Everything just kind of just drops. So I'm like, what the fuck? So hey, it is what it is. We back live. But my thing is, high guard. I don't think they read the fucking room. You know what I'm saying? They were just like, oh man, we just gonna put out a game that's gonna be like a hero shooter, and then hope for the best. And man, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wanted that shit.
Somebody wants it, just not us.
No, nah.
Not
It's
enough people to make it, worth all the money they spent creating a damn thing.
no. I mean, and that's the thing that fucking gets to me. Like you would expect, oh man, this shit's gonna. Yeah, we went down, Juice. That's the thing that fucking gets to me with the whole situation. Like I understand that people like hero shooters. I get it. But there's an oversaturation currently. You got
Yep.
about two or three that are up there. Man, nobody paying attention to that shit. And
Not wrong.
like I
Exactly.
said,
So why would I go? Like, why would you play High Guard when you can just keep playing Overwatch or
yeah,
Apex?
or rivals,
Yeah, I can just
Or-
go
Yep.
play that.
or
Yep.
or,
Yep.
or that juggernaut that is called Arc Raiders. Yeah, they're still, they're still, concurrent players. Man, come on, they know what the hell they're doing.
Mhm.
They know exactly what the hell they're doing. So
Which means I need to get back on Arc Raiders.
same. Me and you. I think the last time I played was the night when the fucking internet went down, and you were playing, and then all of a sudden, that shit just went boop, and I got logged off. But what's crazy is the way Arc Raiders works. I had to return back to the area that you and I were in, T,
Mm.
and so that means I had to solo my way out.
Ugh.
Yeah, and you had already dipped. So I was like, this is bad. This is really bad. But I ended up surviving. Um, like I was the sneakiest bastard I can ever think of, and super sneaky. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, Arc Raiders is a. Oh, we got
Yeah,
someone
but
talking shit.
yeah. Oh yeah, Clive. Oh yeah. Juice is watching. So what the hell? So Arc Raiders was good, man, and I can understand people's love for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's one of those things that, man, it came out and that shit made money. That was the whole point of the game. It was
Mm.
making money. It was, and there was a lot of people who were like, why wasn't it game of the year? Well, the type of game it is, it came out so damn late. No, I don't see it being game of the goddamn year. But hey, but that goes back to what we were talking about with Yote.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like any other year, any other year.
Mhm.
Oh, not 2006, 'cause we know that big ass monster coming out.
Oh, you talking about 2026? You talking about motherfucker that's in the gym, sitting up here,
Still,
still in the
all
gym?
in prison.
Yeah, just
Like
sitting up there.
literally, those motherfuckers are coming or getting ready to come in like fucking Trunks timeline androids, just laying waste
Damn.
to everything.
Yes.
Damn. Like without a doubt, just shit's just gonna hit the fan. So hey guys, guess what?
We're here. Give me all your awards, all of them. Sports game. We got a sports mini game. So
That would be funny, fucking hilarious.
oh, so are
What's
we ready to go to the
uh
first of the
of the two?
questions?
Yeah, we got two questions. Hold on, I'm trying to think. What did we get? All the? I think that's all the news. That's all the
Yeah.
big news
Yeah.
that we had. We didn't have nothing else bigger that we had to really
Nope.
discuss. Yeah, everything else was just just that. Yeah. So got two
Oh
questions.
shit. Yep.
T, I'm gonna let you pick which one we doing first, though.
The easier one.
Ooh.
4. That's a lot easier.
Yeah,
Then the second one requires like some thought, and it will lead to some discussions.
gotcha. All right. So, if it pleases the council, I have a question. All right.
All right.
Simple. If you were to fan cast a game, you know, we like to do fan casts here. One of the biggest things that we pride ourselves on is, you know, coming up with really cool ideas for, you know, movies and entertainment properties and stuff like that. Well, what about if we were to do the cast of an actual video game, particularly fighting games? You know, that FGC and FGCT virus, you know, fighting game community, obviously. So, if it pleases the council, Marvel vs. Capcom 4, because Infinite is not 4, and everybody should know that. There's a strong possibility we may be getting an MVC 4, especially with the popularity of Tokon and a couple of other fighting games. You know,
That
my
would be
question,
great.
yeah, would be great. My question to you, gentlemen, if you had to cast and put up the roster for Marvel vs. Capcom 4,
Mm-hmm.
who or what characters would you pick? Now you remember you got the whole reign of Marvel and Capcom based characters. The only stipulation I add: make at least 50% of your picks brand new characters. They may have a move set similar,
Mm.
to other characters from the
Right.
past, but it has to be essentially new characters. Since I posed the question, I'm gonna throw my first one out there, and this character has won fan contests. She has been voted that she should have been in Street Fighter. The only problem I think that they're facing is she was in a licensed game, but she's owned by Capcom, and that's Lin Kurosawa from Alien vs. Predator. She has a fighting game moveset.
Mm-hmm.
She essentially, the only issue is she's a Buki. She's essentially a
Mm.
Buki. Um, all of Ibuki's moves, you know, she had, and I think that's why they ended up putting Ibuki in the game instead of Lin. But Lin or Ren Kurosawa, depending on how you want to pronounce it, yeah, I think she is by far my number one pick to be put into a fighting game.
Y'all know my number one.
Oh yeah, but you still got to go in on
She probably the most popular Capcom character that's been in a while, and that's old Big Mama from damn 9. Because
Mm.
there's so many thirsty ass niggas, and then she's actually a well designed character, and she would
Yes.
translate really well into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just one of those. It was having her is the easiest in a new Marvel was the easiest decision as having Dante in 3. Like
Mm.
when that roster, when people were just like that was the number one, like Capcom, if y'all don't put this motherfucker in this game, it was
Yes.
tailor made for this type of game, you're an idiot.
Yeah. So Lady D, I
Mm-hmm.
could definitely see being
Like
placed.
just
Oh,
fits,
good old
super
dump
popular,
truck.
Mm-hmm.
just money.
Yeah.
Like just people will buy that game just for her.
Yeah. Because we
Now,
realized how thirsty motherfuckers really are.
Mm-hmm.
dead ass. You're not wrong.
Mm. Oh yeah. I mean, I could see it. Yeah, Juice, I could see that. But you know, he's always been a staple in almost every game. Juice stated Wolverine. So
So
yeah,
Marvel,
Wolverine ain't going
yeah,
nowhere.
yeah,
Marvel, you're gonna have 4 characters.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because the thing about Marvel games is you're going to. I'm glad you mentioned that because it brings a point about Marvel games. Is you
Mhm.
can't. There's a certain cast on both sides that you kind of have to have. More so on Marvel side, like we saw what happened when you don't have X-Men in a Marvel game. We see that.
Yeah.
Capcom couldn't do much about it, but
Because this was during the time that they were in odds with Fox, and it was like we want to kill off the X-Men character.
Yeah, and so they wouldn't let X-Men go to nothing.
Yeah.
So you're going to have Storm, you're going to have Magneto, you're going to have Wolverine, and you're going to have Sentinel. That is the end all.
Mm-hmm.
Those characters are too popular. Just Wolverine's just popular. I mean, all the characters are popular,
right?
But they're super popular. When you think of Marvel, you think of those characters.
Yep.
You ain't wrong.
You think of Storm.
Yeah.
You think of Sentinel, Fly, Magneto, going crazy for infinite people. If anyone knows who Yipes is, you know all that. But I'm gonna get in that, so that. So yeah, like you're gonna have characters. My thing is, and I have it's a question about this.
Okay.
What Street Fighter character would you have that's not Ryu and Chun-Li? Because they're gonna be in the game. I know who I would pick, and he fits the game.
Okay.
I hate him. I think he's a stupid character design, but he fits the game, and he's new. Rashid.
What? Absolutely.
He fits the game because he's very mobile.
He's a fucking Marvel character.
He's a Marvel
now.
character. That's why he's so good. Like that's why he's been nerfed. Like this motherfucker got nerfed every season of Street Fighter V and was still making top 8s.
Yeah. Wow.
Because of just how he plays. He's not playing Street Fighter V. He's playing a different game. And like with his level 2, the tornado that just moves towards you, imagine that shit comboing in and then throwing that super out and then DHCing into fucking Magneto and just and you gotta block this motherfucker's triangle dash with a tornado. You know what I'm saying? Like it fits the Marvel degenerate. Degeneracy. That's what that game is, degenerate.
Yeah.
So that's my question to you guys is, who outside of Ryu and Chun-Li would you put in the game from a Street Fighter game? And also, outside of Alcina, because she's just the most popular thing in Capcom and RE, what RE characters would you put in there?
I got one.
All right, go for it.
I got Leon.
I mean, I would. That's who I would pick. I would, because I mean, they'd have to kind of be a little bit. They'd have to kind of think about how they make him. I'm sure they'll give him like a wall flip.
Oh yeah, they got
to. Who else would you put? Because there's usually one or two. Would you just go ahead and link him up with Ada?
I mean, give me a Redfield. Give me a Redfield. Give me Claire. Give me Claire. Damn it.
Here's my thing about that.
Go ahead.
How would you differentiate her from Leon?
Ooh.
Because with Ada, Ada got those fucking zip lines and shit.
Right.
She could be like Spider-Man with a gun, Like, how would you... Okay, you got Leon and you got Claire. What's the difference? Instead of just, two Chris's.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
That's
okay. I see what you got going on.
All right. Well, while you thinking about that, let me throw this out there, and I want y'all to think about this. And yes, Akuma, of course, is one of those characters that they always throw in there because he can go into any game. That's what you said in the comments. But one of the things that I think you got to look at what is the game that Capcom is trying to push / sponsor at the time. And if they're pushing for Street Fighter 6, which let's just say this game comes out within the next, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years. All right. Street Fighter 6 ain't being replaced that quickly. So we're going to say Street Fighter 6, new season, all that other stuff.
No, it's not, because Street Fighter 6 is way too popular.
Yeah. What's old boy's name that they tried to make? Not JP. Well, JP would be a good character. Don't get me wrong.
He would be a good character. JP would be a good character. He would be like that. He'd be like this fucking scumbag character It's
Yeah.
JP except with do missiles.
Yeah. What happened? Hey,
It's like
man,
you can't get to me. It's a fortress of shit.
it's just so much bullshit on the screen.
Purple
Uh,
and bombs. Purple and bombs.
fucking nah. But I'm thinking what's his name? God, what's the old boy name with the fist? They put him in Street Fighter V right at the end. God bless it. I don't know why.
Fist.
Oh God, he's basically the mascot character. He's Street Fighter 6 mascot character. That's who they would put. In the game.
Luke.
Yeah, they would put Luke in the game, hands down. They would put Luke.
He has a very strong case to make it. Yeah.
Yeah, and but like I said, if I'm leaning towards logic of what they have a tendency to do, Capcom as a company,
Yeah.
then they're going to use
they
Luke.
push him.
Yeah, they're going to push Luke because they want Luke. I remember, you remember Fighting Jam. Yeah, I know a lot of motherfuckers did not like that game, but Fighting Jam, there was a reason why they threw fucking Alex and Ingrid into that goddamn game. You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting to see what she looks like
Same.
in 6. I am super curious to see how she plays in 6.
Yeah, but she's confirmed, right? That she is going to be.
No, yeah, she's the last character.
Okay. So yeah.
'Cause Alex is out,
Marissa.
and then the last character for season 3, because it was Sagat, Sea Viper, Alex, and Ingrid.
Okay. Which is crazy work to me.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is one of this. She's like the Shaheen of the game. Like, no one asked for this character. It's like Shaheen. Like, nobody asked for the character.
No.
But yeah.
I could see. Okay. Well, for me, I would like them to get some redemption for. I would like them to get some redemption for Infinite, and what I mean by that is, Monster Hunter. The character Monster Hunter, from Infinite, I thought was a great idea, badly implemented.
Yeah. Like, and the character was good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of characters that we really got to see, and I think that's kind of the one thing that I liked about Infinite is you got a lot of characters that, let's face it, if we had the X-Men, we weren't going to see some of those characters. We weren't seeing Carol because she was my main character.
Yeah.
We weren't going to see Carol if we had Storm or Magneto over. We
Fuck no.
We absolutely fucking weren't.
We wouldn't have saw Bucky.
We wouldn't have saw Bucky.
Nope.
We wouldn't have saw Gamora.
Nope.
We would have saw Ultron.
Because we need to make a villain. So yeah, Ultron would have fit the bill.
We definitely would have saw Sigma because Sigma was one of those. Yeah. They couldn't get him in 3, so they're like, all right, we got you. You guys have been crying for Sigma. We got you.
Yeah.
Because of that, it opened up slots for other characters. Like, I really doubt we would have got Jada.
Oh no. There was no reason. Like, okay. Now, if you're talking about personal picks alone, I want nothing more than to play a fucking Marvel game with John Talbane, Jay Talbane.
Whatever. That's not gonna happen because the problem with that series is you have 2 slots. You're gonna have 2. You might have 3 slots, maybe 4, because 2 of them are going to Morrigan and Felicia.
Yep, hands down.
They're too popular. They're 2 popular characters. And so the other 2 you're gonna go. Who are you gonna give? Jade has already proven himself. Jade has already been exposed in other games. Fighting Jam. Shout outs to Jada players.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Respect.
Jada Hauser. Jada Hauser.
Fuck Hauser.
Yeah,
fuck Hauser.
That game.
Fuck that goddamn T-Rex. Anyway, go ahead.
And then you had other games. You have Dimitri. The problem with Talbane is, it's like he's popular, but he's not popular enough for Capcom. It's really weird. Like, he's a very popular character, but for some reason, you just don't ever see him.
No.
You just don't ever see him.
I see. what's crazy is I didn't realize how popular Lord Raptor was.
Very popular.
Yeah, and that's the only other character besides Dimitri I could have saw. I could have been like, okay, they're gonna put Lord Raptor. No, they won't. You'll never see Rikio. I know I'll never see Rikio.
You'll definitely
Yeah.
Poor McCorder.
Yeah, yeah.
He will know that's your boy. You want to see him on the screen, you might want to go buy Darkstalkers because he ain't coming. He ain't going nowhere else. He ain't leaving the house.
He ain't leaving the house.
The other one, BB Hood.
Yeah,
because she's popular and she's already been in a Marvel game. And she was popular. There. It's just she just wasn't part of the cool kids table.
We got a question. We got a question from the comments. Why won't they put Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter? The problem with that right now is licensing issues.
Yeah, licensing issues. The problem with that, licensing issues, and the games they're so different in their direction. Particularly just with one word, gore.
Yeah.
Gore. Yeah.
So, all right, go ahead.
We saw that with the first foray. This is before Warner Brothers bought NetherRealm and DC. When we had MK versus DC, DC didn't have fatalities; they had brutalities, which was basically the precursor to the brutalities that we have now. So to make that, you'd have to have that fine line of how you want this game to work, how you want it to play, because Capcom's not going to go for Ryu hitting somebody with a EX uppercut to end the round and they explode.
Yeah.
Not to mention the overall display of bones being crushed and whatnot, and
Yeah, the sheer amount of violence that would come from it, they're going to be like, nah, we're not going to do that. But what's crazy is Tekken and Street Fighter has happened. Street Fighter Cross Tekken has happened.
Yes.
The problem with that game, I still stand on it, was the mechanics. It was
the mechanics, and then it was a lot of sourness on all the data mining stuff that they found out.
Yeah, didn't they say
the mechanics were? Ugh.
Didn't they say the game could have survived or sustained itself without that stupid ass mechanic that it had? What was it that? When they data mined it, they found out there was a mode where that shit wasn't even used.
Yeah, there was a data mine that they found out. It was something like, I don't know. I can't remember if it was microtransaction. It was something kind of scummy that kind of soured the game. And then the gym system was kind of like bored.
Yeah. If there was no gym system, we might have been in business. But they kept fucking it up.
It was, they experimented and it kind of just they tried to bring back the gym system, but they didn't implement it right. And it's not like it's a full Capcom IP where they can just run it back. No, it didn't work. And if anyone knows anything about Namco, if that shit ain't making money,
Namco ain't doing it. Namco gonna look at you stupid and be like, okay. Well,
that's why we won't ever get a MK versus Capcom. It's the games are just too. If they didn't have the gore, but that's part of the reason why you play MK. That's part of the appeal for people who play MK is the gore. Regardless if you play it primarily competitively or whatnot, part of MK, which is the thing that brought us all in fucking, was it 91, 92? On that fucking Monday.
Been that long?
Was the gore. Yeah, it was the early 90s.
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat
MK Monday. Mortal Monday.
It came out on a Monday.
Yeah.
Damn. And I had a copy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
Yeah, that's the only reason why. But to go back to what we were talking about with certain characters, why we would have, who would we have and stuff like that. I still stand by. I would love John Talbane in the game, but the chances of that happening are damn near slim to none.
Yeah, because you gotta have, like, there's certain slots. You gotta have Ryu and Chun-Li. You gotta have Mega Man. You gotta have Zero. You can't not have Zero. You gotta have Dante. You're gonna have to have Virgil. They're too popular. They fit the game too well. It's just,
Call it what it is.
You just gotta have representatives for each game, and no one's gonna be like, why do we have 6 fucking Darkstalkers characters?
Right.
So like in 2, we're getting Felicia and Morgan.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right. Right.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like, who's gonna get that 3rd slot? And if they're lucky, who's gonna get the 4th slot? Last time they wasted on fucking He's and Co.
Oh.
He's and Co. She's middle of the pack. Yeah, that's too strong. Let's nerf her. It's like, why? She's a little too cool with Phoenix, right? Yeah, but that's the only time anyone ever played this character. Yeah, but like, and then you have the offshoot characters, the one characters that are very popular, like that would probably make it, like Frank. Like Frank. I mean,
y'all know that was my main. That was my main.
Super popular character in 3. Super popular character in
he was.
In I.
Mm-hmm.
Would he make it in 4? Probably. Very high chance. If he didn't make it, he would be a DLC character.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
So why can't they get rid of Firebrand?
I think that was just a luck of the draw, because they brought Arthur into the game.
They brought Arthur, and they wanted another character, and they brought Firebrand because he's the only other character that you could put in a game.
Yeah.
Out from that thing, and it just so happens he just happened to really, really fit that game. Because he was stupid.
Yeah.
And fucking when they discovered the shit with the fucking unblockable with his charge swoop, and they like, wait a minute,
is right. Yeah.
Oh, Kurt can just do tenderizer, and you just gotta just take this. You just gotta take this shit.
Take this L.
You just gotta take this shit, and hope your next character is fucking Sentinel, and you can fucking hyperdrive out. If not, you just died. Sorry. So you got characters like that came in and they were really popular, really well done, well received. So it's just one of those. There's just not enough room for like fan favorites, but they're not Capcom fan favorites. Like
right.
Like Talbane is a popular character.
Absolutely, but the chances of him actually being in the game.
Yeah, he's not making it past. He's not making it over Morgan Felicia.
No.
No.
He's just not.
And it hurts my feelings, but that's just how it is, folks.
Mm-hmm. Marvel's a little bit different.
Yeah, because here's the thing. You got to look at, all right, who are we promoting? Is there any character in particular that we got to promote right now? Let's keep it a buck. Steve Rogers and Tony Stark will always be in a fucking game. And I'm sorry, and Peter Parker.
They 100% will. Yeah. Those
Peter
three
Parker.
will always be in the game.
Those three,
because they're too fucking popular. They're too mainstream.
And as Juice suggested, Wolverine. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Like the only reason he wasn't in there is because legally they couldn't put him in there.
Yeah, they
Wolverine,
had problems.
Yeah.
They had problems with Fox at the time.
Yeah. But yeah, like Marvel is you got like 10 characters. Like Storm, Magneto, Wolverine, Sentinel. You're gonna have those because they are synonymous with what made Marvel.
Right.
But all so you're gonna have those. Wolverine by himself, because he's just that popular. Storm, like they're all popular characters, particularly Storm. They would 100% push Storm. Like they're Marvel's pushing her all over the place, which is great. She fucking deserves that shit. She deserves nothing but the best. And then after that, you're gonna have characters like, of course, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Steve, Thor. You have to have those guys. You have to have Hulk. And then after that, you can kind of just throw whoever in there.
That's when we start.
I think there's more leeway between that than it is with Capcom, because you can't just pick a game. We're gonna do Rikyo, fucking Sasquatch. Sasquatch and fucking Lilith. Who wanted these characters?
I didn't pick that shit. I don't know what you motherfuckers was thinking about when y'all did that shit. But
It's
no.
like no one wanted any of these three characters. Like, so like, but yeah, like I said, with those, you have the characters that you gotta have, and then you can mix it up. Like, I think we would see Kamala Khan.
We would see Kamala.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. We would see Kamala. I dare say, if they really wanted to put, I think Black Panther would be. Panther would be one of those characters, but I don't think it would be. I don't think it'd be T'Challa. I think they might try to switch it up and give us like Shuri or something. You know what I'm saying? They would do something like that. I think that's what they would do for the character. And it has a lot to do with the MCU, which some of their decisions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt. Most of the characters they would end up picking from the Marvel standpoint would be like, who do we have to pick? Like, I think Shang-Chi.
That would be interesting.
I think Shang-Chi would be placed into the game because we need some traditional karate person. But the one character they have been craving, screaming about, might have more of a chance now, and that's Daredevil.
Ooh.
Yes. I can
really?
definitely. Hell yeah. Daredevil. Who was it? Daredevil and what's his name? Daredevil and help me out. There's somebody else. It's Daredevil. Oh, and the Fantastic Four. Yeah.
We would see two of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it honestly depends. Actually, we would see Sue, 100%, because
female representation.
Not only that, is this she's the one character that can't just be done by someone else. If we have Khan, we don't need fucking Reed.
Yep.
At all.
Right.
If we have Hulk, what do we need Thing for?
Yeah.
True.
It's the same thing.
True.
He's a less popular version of the Hulk. It is what it is. So it is. I love Ben Grimm as a character, but
right. No,
like
you're
in a
right.
fighting game, mechanically, he's fucking Hulk.
Yeah, you're not
Except
wrong.
nowhere
You're
near
not
as
wrong.
popular. So
you are not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make him different, but it's just like, but you would make that mistake of, wow, you guys could have just gave us fucking Colossus if he is going to do this.
Yeah.
And Colossus is low key popular in Marvel too.
Right. Yeah.
Because he's in that tier of he's really good if you do like a non top tier tournament. But yeah, I don't think you would get Sue because she would be a unique character, and I think it would represent a unique challenge for them to get her to actually work reasonably well. But yeah, like if you have Khan, which I think you would, what the fuck I need Reed Richards for? Just as a buff for if Doom comes in, he has infinite X factor, like because he's just mad because Reed's on the screen. Like what the fuck? like what's
Why is this
Johnny
man?
Storm?
Why is this man so angry?
Yeah.
Johnny Storm is essentially, but you got to remember. I think I can't remember if I read that correctly at one point in time. They said it had a lot to do with. That's the reason why we had fucking Super Skrull, was because they couldn't do the whole Fantastic Four, and they were like, yeah. So
they did Super Skrull, yeah.
Yeah.
And I would much rather have Super Skrull than fucking Johnny Storm. I love Kurt. I like how Kurt Kurt is an awesome character, anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, you would have no more than two of those. And I think Sue would be a shoe-in to get one because she's actually a unique character, how she could play and stuff like that. But the big question,
Okay.
what other X-Men would make it in?
Kurt Wagner.
Kurt
He
Wagner.
would. I think he would make it in because he fits Marvel style.
Yeah.
Like he would fit, like having somebody who could like wall cling and teleport would be like like everybody who wants to play Spider-Man. I want to play Spider-Man and Strider, but they're trash together. But with Kurt, I have them in one character.
Exactly.
So it's just like because there's so many popular
That's hilarious.
mutants.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Would make sense. Would make perfect sense to add them to the roster. I would absolutely.
They would, because I'm thinking, who would you guys put?
Like I said,
outside of the outside of the main four that constitute a successful Marvel game.
Okay.
Who would you guys not who deserves? Who would you want?
Okay. I would have my Cable. I would have my Cable / gun replacement
Have
character.
him back?
No.
You had Cable back?
No. Frank Castle.
No. Frank Castle.
I put Frank Castle in the game. He would be my gun based.
Well, we'll see. My question was X-Men.
Oh, you talking X-Men? My bad.
Yeah, X-Men
okay.
only.
X-Men. Okay, so
Like,
X-Men only.
Because there's going to be some more in there.
X-Men only.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to think of how the fighting system. This may be a little obscure, but after seeing the announcement for Tokon, which if you guys haven't seen a new announcement for Tokon, Danger and Magic have been announced and put into the game, which is
I am
Chef's
so
kiss.
excited for fucking Magic.
Magic and Danger has the biggest smile on my face. I am so happy about that. But if it was up to me, one character who stands out would be Armor. I would love to have Armor in the game.
Would you make her like a big character?
Absolutely. You remember what was the name? What was that game that you and I used to play? She was Potemkin's niece, Potemkin's daughter. And Arcana Hearts. No, is it Arcana Hearts? Was it Arcana Hearts?
You talking about old girl that was in the big ass mech?
No, she was in a bubble. Remember, she's in like an alien bubble.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Echo.
Yeah. So
Echo.
Yeah. So the idea was Armor would play something similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she would be a bruiser, obviously. But the idea is you see this little girl, then all of a sudden, like when the game starts, boom, she jumps into this big ass armor set. Yeah.
And honestly, that would be a good, because if they really wanted to differentiate her between like, oh, she's a Sentinel, she's a poor Sentinel or a poor Hulk, they could give her like a kind of like a level up system like with Frank, where she does more stuff, her armor gets bigger, armor gets stronger, to this point where it's like, damn, this bitch is going to steamroll my team.
Yep.
That's
yeah. So Armor
that'd be good.
Armor would definitely be my pick. If it wasn't for the announcement for fucking Danger, I would have been picked Danger, because I think Danger's a cool, like a proto Sentinel. She would be a cool little. She can be a cool Sentinel analog if they said, okay, we're not putting Sentinel in the game, but we will give you this other robot chick. So definitely would see her for popularity. Yeah, for popularity purposes. For popularity purposes, Wanda Maximoff. Wanda Maximoff, because the way her powers work, it would look cinematic enough gameplay wise. It would be flashy. It would be pretty.
But how would you get it to work? I mean, because outside of how would you, like, what route would you go? Because trying to formulate alter probability into a fighting game is like, you got that fine line that they already did with one fucking Omega level mutant, and it kind of soured the people in the game. Even though I think it was actually well designed, it was just a little, but you just had to apply the appropriate counterplay to it. But how what way would you go? Would you just make her how she is in other games, where it's just like kind of like the MCU version, where she's kind of throwing red shit?
Okay, first off, like she would have projectiles, red projectiles and shit, so on and so forth. She would be a glass cannon character. hands down. She's a glass cannon. Okay,
So
she can't take too many hits, but I would give
basically
her.
Phoenix.
I would give her the Phoenix treatment, but how her. Okay, for a unique gameplay mechanic, a unique style. This is gonna sound really weird, but bear with your boy. I would give Wanda the Ginyu treatment minus the switching characters, switching life bars instead.
Ooh, that would be her ultimate. I would see that.
That would
Yeah,
be her
no more,
ultimate. Her level
no more
5.
mutants.
Her level 5 would be no more life or something crazy like that, and she would
No.
switch life bars or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If she had, yeah, that would be
You
her
know
level 5.
what? That you know what? Like when you thought about that, I'm like, what if they did this? You know what could really make that game wild and make her a fucking? She would be a super popular character.
What?
But like for all the wrong ways, instead of swapping level, she like reduced everybody to like low HP.
Yeah.
Woo!
Like it's like
That'd be
boom.
broken.
But you would make it to where you have to sacrifice everything to do it. Like
Yeah.
okay, she's about to die. You about to get perfected. Oh crap! She has fucking all 5 bars. She has X Factor, whatever special comeback mechanic that's there.
Mm-hmm.
She's about to pop this stuff, and if she lands 3 hits, she wins.
Mm-hmm.
And just make it she just does something, and the next everybody has like enough for like 1 hit. Now, like I said, that would be controversial because that's like a,
It would be the ultimate high risk, high reward.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, like, yo, there would be like, oh man, you happy birthday. You got a happy birthday. Like, okay. How did you not kill this team off? She comes in, you would think, oh, it's over. She got 5 fucking bars. She's your anchor. Oh shit. Did this man literally just hit that? Do you know how hyped that
like,
shit?
you should have snapped her ass in, right? That's what
Yep.
you do to characters like this. You snap the problem character in and you kill it.
That's it.
You kill her because that's what she's here for. It's just, it's like Phoenix. The Phoenix isn't there. Oh, I like no. Phoenix is there.
Yeah.
Phoenix is there to lose control.
That's right. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
That's exactly what she's about to lose control, and you about to lose control of your time in the winners bracket.
Yeah.
You should have snapped that bitch in, or you learn how to do the meter scam.
Yeah. But no.
But
yeah, I would
like
love I would love something off the wall. High risk, high reward.
Fits as Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I had to because we've already mentioned Nightcrawler.
Now remember, it ain't gotta make sense.
Right.
Whoever you want.
Whoever I want.
What X-Men that's not Storm, Magneto, Wolverine, Sentinel, of course, we'll add Cable to that too.
Okay, yeah.
Let's just assume
Cable's
he's in
Cable's already been in it.
Yeah,
He's been
let's
in it
just,
multiple times.
honestly,
Honestly, there's 2. Well, I'm a big fan of Beast anyway. Intellect and strength, can't beat it. But Beast hasn't been in Marvel vs. Capcom at all. Honestly, Gambit. Give me Gambit.
You'd bring Gambit back?
watching how he plays in 3,
Yeah.
he would work really, really well.
Yeah. Give me Gambit. Gambit has not been in any MVC game. I think Gambit would be a
He was in 2.
Which
He
one?
was in
Which one
X-Men
was
versus. He was in MVC. He was in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and he was
had
also
a notoriously
That is right, he
disgusting
was.
glitch.
and he had
Yes,
X-Men
that is
versus.
right.
He was in X-Men versus Street Fighter.
That is right.
Yeah.
My bad. I would like to see him back.
No, you're good. You're good.
I mean,
No,
if
you
you
good.
really look, if you really want me to do something like this, let me not even go X-Men. Let me bring in the Brotherhood. Let me bring in Quicksilver, just for shits and giggles, just to see.
I have yet to see. You know what? You brought up a good point, Sano. Like, I have yet to see, minus what, the Flash,
Yes,
a speedster that would really work in a fighting game.
No, we've seen 2.
Who?
What's
Cabal?
his name?
Does Cabal kill?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll give it. Okay, I'll give it that. I'll give you that. But
That's fine, but
It's the problem with speed characters is like you kind of shoehorned into how would you? Okay, this is a question for you, Sano. How would
yeah.
you work Quicksilver into the game to make it like if you were Capcom and you're like, all right, we're finally gonna put a speedster. How do we make this character not just
Right.
be the same shit that people have seen with Cabal, where you run through the stage, the character spins, or kind of like how Flash was, and not that they were bad designs, but how would you differentiate that? Would you
I
lean
think
into the how they did it with Fox, where he doesn't speed up, but he slows shit down?
I like the concept of slowing stuff down.
You
To
know,
be fair.
to represent him going super fast. Because I
Oh
mean,
yeah. No, I think slowing it down just enough to watch him do a multiple combo on your ass, and then all of a
it
sudden
worked really
just
well for that fucking dog.
yeah.
goddamn
saying.
right,
Old
it
girl
did.
threw them papers up. Slow down. Let me howl at the moon. Whoo! Slow down now, player. Like,
Slow
damn
down,
you,
player.
Amaterasu.
What happened? You about to meet the Undertaker?
I think slowing it down would be a great interpretation of his speed at that point in time. I mean, at that point in time, I'm talking what from what was it? First class? Was it first class or was it the next one? What was the next second one?
Oh,
God.
each one was a good.
Each one had one. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Each one had. That's the only reason I watch those movies. All right, just waiting for
It was
waiting for
apocalypse.
Pietro to pop
Show
off.
up.
All right, cool.
Right.
Click.
I think it was definitely It was definitely apocalypse because he just shows up at the mansion, swoops in, grabs everybody out, and you
Oh
just see
yeah,
him just
the one they did where they copied fucking Futurama.
yeah.
I actually like that.
Oh,
I'm like, that's the same shit they did on Futurama.
right. I love that. So I think that'd be perfect for him as an ultimate. Like, don't get me wrong. And then, honestly, just to be funny, I want Toad. Just to be funny.
that would
Here's the
be kinda
thing,
fun.
Toad will work because
Toad work.
the thing about versus games is the more weird a character is, or the more combo heavy. Like if a character is like combo heavy, like Dante Virgil, where they're just super flashy doing stuff, it works. If a character
Right.
is super quirky, and and it's just like this character just brings something completely different to the table, and it's up to the community to figure it out. Someone like Toad, throwing stuff like, he pukes up stuff and it stops characters. Like imagine like, oh yeah, Toad has these goofy unblockables, like just stupid shit, wall clinging, shit that could just be like original, fits perfect. So yeah, fucking Toad will work. Like, hell yeah.
Bro, we learned that lesson after Modoc.
Oh,
We
Yeah.
learned that lesson after Beautiful Joe. We learned that, you know what I'm saying? These characters like Frank, shit.
I keep saying Frank Castle. What's his last name?
Oh, West.
Frank.
West.
Yeah, like Frank West. Like people, how does this character work? Look at Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, Phoenix Wright.
How did you
Yeah.
get a fucking lawyer to work?
Get
He
all
gets to
the-
get the evidence. Once you get the evidence,
all the evidence.
he puts that finger on you, and then he fucking just runs through your team.
Then all of a sudden you hear that badass dun 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 dun, dun. Oh shit! that man about to hit you with
Objection.
objection. Yeah, your shit's about to get
Objection. Oh, yeah.
sustained. Your shit about to
Especially when
get
he starts reading
sustained.
this stuff. Look at this shit. The watch, I found it. Your shit's on it. Your DNA's there. We got CC records of it. You're done. KO.
okay. Oh,
Sustained.
Especially when he's like tapping his hand and you see different objects. You just like, yeah, motherfucker.
Shit.
Even you have to respect the evidence, Doctor Doom.
Shit.
Even you have to respect the evidence. You're Doctor Doom. You don't respect shit.
shit.
You gotta respect this. You gotta respect this irrefutable proof, though. But yeah, dude. Like, I would pick Toad over fucking Quicksilver.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Because
Simply because he's so quirky, and it's just like look, when you think of his abilities, wall clings, uses his tongue, and he spits stuff that just sticks people. Like stuff that like forces people to block, and just that other characters could take up, like his spit as a fucking assist. Oh yeah. like something that can lock you down that you have to block, or oh yeah, him in a combo into the fucking spit and then raw tagging out, like just like stuff like that fits. Toad is an amazing pick,
Yeah,
awesome pick.
yeah. I could definitely see.
Um,
I can actually visualize his fighting style, like how
yeah,
he's fighting and moving. His movement
hmm
would be really good.
he would be annoying as shit,
Yeah,
like a wall cling that could like just swing like Spider-Man, except like an annoying zoning Spider-Man.
yeah. That is a
Yeah,
scary fucking thought.
he would be one of those characters
That's
that's like
wild.
you don't see how strong he is until someone finds that the right cell with
Hmm.
him, and then the
Damn.
perfect character that benefits from what him and his other character does. You know, the two characters. He's usually like a two character cell, and then kind of a like a third. You know, like that's there for an assist. Like yeah, he could be
I could see that.
yeah,
I could
that's
see
a
that.
very good pick.
That is a
My
damn
pick
good pick.
is
Man.
it, I mean, I'm going to pick someone else because she's already in a game now. Would be Magic.
Ooh.
Melee with her teleports. Like this, that is straight Marvel. That's straight getting your ass Marvel.
Yeah.
Mine
Mm-hmm.
would be Bishop.
Ooh.
He would fit something I don't think we've ever seen. Yeah, no, we have. It's just they play differently. He would be like Bobby was in 2, the anti-zoner zoner.
Interesting.
Well, I can shoot you, but you can't shoot me because
Mm.
he absorbs energy.
Mm.
Like he zones, but his whole thing is absorbing energy, and he can I don't know, he can maybe power his own shots
Mm-hmm.
or just do what he normally does and just boom, pay it back at you. So I think that's who I would pick. Um, and my other one
Mm-hmm.
would be Morph.
Wow.
So we would go old school Shang Tsung shape shifting into certain move sets, or how would we go about it?
The problem with that is figuring out not what you would shapeshift is limiting what he does within that shapeshift.
Right.
Because like if you make him like 12 and Third Strike, he's just gonna be a waste of a fucking character slot.
Mm-hmm.
But if you make it to where he, I would make it to where, of course, when he does combos, of course, his normal combos is as he's hitting people, he's doing different people's moves. Um,
I got you.
like it would literally take me like an hour or two just to really write down my thoughts how that would work. But as far as like the main mechanic, him morphing, I would make it to where when let's say he can combo into like whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and he hits him, and whoever he's hitting when he combos into whatever super, I guess like at level 1, he morphs into that character for a time.
Mm.
Mm.
I would make it that way to where, because you can't just make it where he can just pick whoever before the thing like an assist, because that would be stupid as shit. Like, oh, look at me. I'm playing so-and-so, but I really need Doom missiles. I'll just play Morph. Like...
Honestly,
So
I like
you'd
I,
really have to...
I like that idea, but I would have them if you. I would say have them morph into somebody on your team for shits and giggles. Just you know, use their abilities and then go from there.
I would like to do that, but I wouldn't want it to be where... Like, in a situation where you have, like, a super strong cell. Like,
Mm.
let's say, oh, look, somebody with a really, really good assist like Doom hitting missiles. I wouldn't want it to
Mm.
where it's just like you just have to deal with twice the missiles now. Like that's what I was like. I would love that idea, but it's like you really have to make sure you don't turn this motherfucker into just everybody's just gonna get your favorite character and then get the character that works well with him, that 2-man cell, and just throw more on your team. Why? Because
Yeah.
is there anything really wrong with 0 and 2 Dantes? No.
No,
No.
no, no.
Oh no, Dante died. That's okay. I can just replace Dante. Zero died. That's okay. I can replace it. Yeah, just like
Okay.
that's my only thing. Is just
Okay.
like you would.
I would be mad as fuck. Hey, y'all, when I tell you I would lose my motherfucking shit if somebody did that shit to me, I'd be like, oh man, what happened?
Kill
Morph was,
Zero, and then Morph comes in,
comes in.
combos you, go and just turns into Zero for a period of
I'd
time,
be
just
like,
enough to lightning loop your character anyways. I'm like, man, why am I playing this game?
be like, what am I doing? Like, you playing something that you shouldn't be playing. That's all you're doing. So I could totally see, I could see that happening. Damn, Morph though.
That's a definite pull.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
thinking of like X-Men. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just one of those like it would really they really have to. All right, let's really make sure we don't just accidentally make some bullshit.
Yeah, we're just gonna put some random shit into the game and be like, all right, let's go for it and let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much exactly how shit's gonna turn out.
Straight chaos. But yeah,
Straight chaos. But yeah, I could think of a couple characters that I like that, and I'm like, okay, why don't we put that character in put that character in the game and watch all the fucking silliness that's gonna transpire from that shit. That's pretty much exactly what's gonna happen. Oh man.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn.
That's a good choice. Good choice. Good choices.
Yeah. But I can see a new Marvel game being absolutely phenomenally accepted by the community. Motherfuckers losing their goddamn minds.
It will, cause like the Marvel is the darling of the fighting game community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all they have to do is who's the first characters. All they have to do is just make sure the 6 characters, that are teased initially, for you, so to have the 2 full teams that you would have from like demos and betas and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure 3 of them are Wolverine, Magneto, and Storm.
That's it.
And that's it. And then the other 3, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Peter, or Pete, Tony, Steve.
And Steve. Yeah.
And there you go.
There you go.
That's all you need. It's like, all right, cool. Cap, Tony, Peter, X-Men are in the game. That's it. Everybody knows that. Okay. The biggest thing about Marvel games is the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So.
And once we put those characters into the game, then we pretty much ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing to worry about after that point. You know what I'm saying? So like, we had these characters in there. We know that people are guaranteed to pick up the game and go, okay, let's give it a go. So yeah. That's why I'm definitely a fan of that. Just a fan of that idea. Period. That's a sort of reforged.
No, it's a very, very good idea, though. Very, very good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's man, I could definitely see. I look forward to us finally getting these games. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
they would be
I'm
great.
definitely looking forward to Token. Like when I saw Magic, I'm like, Magic, Double K and Tony.
See,
all right.
Okay.
Girl,
Oh yeah.
Fucking,
So Juice made a comment. She said, "No villains like Apocalypse or Sentinel." Well, Sentinel's guaranteed. Sentinel's guaranteed. Sentinel's guaranteed.
Apocalypse would be a very, very good villain.
Yeah, the thing is, but we had him. He was it X-Men versus Street Fighter? Yeah, he was the first. Yeah, X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Like
he was the boss of the game. Yeah, but the cool thing about Apocalypse, could we pull a Thanos and make it to where he's a playable character? You know what I'm saying? In base form.
Yeah, you could.
He
Because I mean,
could.
the thing about him, he's busted, but more of a busted as in you just can't kill the motherfucker. You just can't
Yeah,
kill him. He's that type of busted. Like Thanos is okay, you just don't give him all the stones.
yeah,
You
yeah, yeah, yeah.
know? Yeah, but with Apocalypse he would be easy to make because he has a certain fighting way he fights is certain. Um, you know who I well, the problem with him is
Okay, I'm just
he would just be a guy with guns.
okay. Who you think?
Kang. Because like,
Really?
how do you really quantify moving, jumping back and forth through
Okay,
time?
okay. No, 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 no. I got it even better. Okay, you said Kang, right?
Mm-hmm.
I already got his fighting style in my head. A teleporting Urian.
With guns.
Yeah. Instead of
That's
projectiles, his projectiles, of course, will be like some kind of weird laser pistols from the
yeah.
51st century. But he would be a teleporting Urian. I'm talking about putting down fucking Aegis reflectors, walls, that type of shit. I could see Kang playing as. And his shit
Okay.
would be like, I have to drop a wall, I'm teleporting behind said wall, stuff like
Kill
that.
behind and
Yeah,
you bounce
yeah, bounce
the
shit.
energy bullets off the
Yeah,
wall.
yeah,
That
because
would
futuristic. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's a die roll. You would have somebody that's just like this character is just ruining the meta, or you have a thing where it's like we're eventually going to get somebody who's going to really unlock this character. Either way, I
yep.
like the choice. If you go that route, that was my thing. Of like,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see Kang because I like him as a character, but it's like, how do I make him just not a guy with guns? It's like, oh, we could have just done Cable. If you wanted somebody with energy pistols and grenades,
Right.
so yeah,
That's how I
but
would
yeah,
do it.
there's plenty of villains. I'm trying to think of villains we haven't seen. That's not too.
The Goblin Queen. Let's go ahead and go with the Goblin Queen. Why not?
The question is, okay, I would play her.
Fundamentally speaking, I say she'd be completely different than the Phoenix, completely without a doubt, because
No,
she's never had the
no,
Phoenix Force.
that's fine. But I'm trying to think of how she would play. The first thing that pops in my head as a character, her style would be Blackheart. Would be like a cross between Blackheart and
Ooh,
Dormammu,
Hmm.
but
ooh,
and with a little bit of Jeddah thrown in there. Talking about down to summoning the demons and shit. That's the whole
Yeah.
yeah, she would be summoning goblins and demons and shit from Limbo. And her ultimate would probably be like she summons one big ass demon that Belasco would probably come out and do some shit, something crazy along those lines. But I'm talking about her regular fighting style would probably be that, and she may have a few like psychic attacks and stuff like that.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, I could see her playing. Yeah, bruh, she would be a good pick too, dude. She would be a damn good pick. Like, but just that's how her character plays.
Right.
Like, yeah, oh man, can you imagine? Like, I can actually physically hear the announcer, Goblin Queen, Madeline Pryor, that type, that type of shit.
Hmm.
And yeah, like you can even go so far as to have how they could do Marvel for. Oh man, this is cool. I love this. You could do it. They could take a page out of fucking NetherRealm
Ooh.
for a Marvel game. Now, hear me out. What you would do is you would have the roster of characters, okay? And you remember how, well, in Marvel 2, you had two different Wolverines, okay? Bone Claw and Wolverine,
Hmm.
okay? So instead of having them as two separate picks, like you can literally make a team of two Wolverines plus something, all right? Instead of
Yeah.
doing stuff like that, you go into the whole storyline. Storyline of the game is the multiverse is in trouble, kind of like with Infinite. Multiverse is in trouble. There's an incursion happening, and the worlds are colliding. Okay, I think they did Worlds Collide in one of the versus games. I can't remember which one it was, but it would be something along those lines, right? So the
Mm-hmm.
idea is when you pick a character, I would call it dimensions. One character in particular, you would pick like 616 or alpha beta. You remember how you did alpha beta gamma in fucking Marvel and that was your assist? Instead, you would pick
Yeah.
that character. They would have a base model of certain attacks, but certain supers and specials would change based on the dimension that they're from. So you would literally have the same character. The only difference is it's a multiverse version. So you can select your character, and then instead of picking which assist is going to come out, which can count for that too, you would also count which supers they will have, depending on which character you picked. You see what I'm saying? So they would pull from NetherRealm how they did it with like, you had a certain character you picked, and then you had one character, but you had a different move set depending on which version of the character you picked. You can do that for Marvel, and it can be in canon. Well, comic book wise, it would work because there's always so many variants of the characters. So like if I pick Wolverine, instead of going Wolverine Bone Claw, Wolverine Adamantium, I can pick the third version, which might be something like Old Man Logan. Hits a little harder. Some of his moves might come out a little slower, but you know what I'm saying. But he has a consistent healing factor. Something crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? So we could do that with like Jean Grey. Instead of picking Jean, Phoenix, Madeline Pryor. You could pick. That's how I would do it. As crazy as it sounds, I think we have the capabilities of doing that, and there's a way to keep the game balanced because of that. Instead of going, oh man, this motherfucker's always picking Phoenix. I know the exact counter pick for that, aka if I pick Frank, snap her ass on the screen and fucking drain her before she even gets 5 bars, that type of shit. Or what if somebody picks Phoenix and they pick Madeline Pryor instead? Oh yeah, you ain't got to worry about that 5 bar shit. I'm still doing shit, but I might have a different deficiency to keep my balance going. That's how I would personally do if we did a Marvel 4. It would be hard to do.
Very hard to do.
Yeah, but I think if it was pulled off,
Capcom wouldn't do it though.
Hey,
them niggas are too lazy.
nigga, if it can be pulled off, dog, think about that, man. That game would last for a good 10, 15 years. That's right. I'm putting money on. It'd be 10, 15 years worth. For the next 10 Evos, we would see MVC 4. Because somebody would come and they would be like, oh man, this motherfucker picked Age of Apocalypse Toad? What the fuck? Nobody likes that motherfucker. Then he starts doing some Rocket Raccoon level shit. And you're just like, wait, what?
And all the different versions of Storm, all the different versions of Wolverine.
Yeah, you'd have three different versions.
Oh, damn.
You would have 3 different versions of each character. 3 different variants of each character. So you can literally make a roster of, let's just say, 24 character, a 24 character roster, man. 12, all right? But you literally tripled your roster by having 3 different variants of each character.
Right. Here's the problem with that.
Okay.
You're going to have characters that are popular that didn't make the game. And as popular as let's say Magic is, nobody wants 3 versions of Magic when they could have had 1 version of Magic. And then 2 other popular characters. That's the only thing I would see with that. It was with
right.
That's a unique. I think that would be better spent in a Marvel game. Like I said, if Capcom made like another Marvel superheroes game,
right?
I think that would work there, because with that you're going to have a lot. You technically have 72 characters, but it's like, yay, I got 3. But I think that will work really, really well in like I said, like a non-versus game.
Yeah.
Like a straight Marvel, if they did like another Marvel superheroes game, that shit would be great. Like a 2v2 Marvel superheroes game. And you
Hell
made
yeah.
24 characters and you got different versions. Oh yeah, that would work because that would really open that up. It's just it's a good idea. It's just one of those to make that work in a versus game. You'd have to still do the well, we're gonna need 40 something, 50 something characters, and then at that point it's just like, bro, this is a lot. But I still think I think there's a good idea. I think it would really work for Marvel because Marvel has multiple universes.
Yeah.
Um, that's what I was thinking of. I
Oh.
was there was a when Juice had mentioned villains. I know there's a villain that I would really love to see, and I couldn't remember who it was. Fucking Gore.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Oh, God Butcher himself? Yes.
And yep. And and I know how I would have this motherfucker play.
How?
He's just a normal character, and he has a mechanic where he builds up the fucking what was it the Necro Sword.
Gotcha.
To where he fights like because Necro Sword gives him powers,
Right.
but he has a thing where he's a instant one shot kill if you let him build up and get boom, Necro Sword's out. If I touch you, you're dying. Can I can block? No, you're dying because that's kind of what the Necro Sword did. It just kind of killed everything. But other than that, he would kind of be like a like your normal character.
Mm-hmm.
Air dash and stuff like that. But I knew there was someone that I was thinking of. God, I can't believe they ruined his character in fucking MCU. Anyways, yeah, like that's what I knew there was someone I was thinking of. But yeah, I do like that idea.
Yeah.
It would just be hard to do because there's certain characters that wouldn't make it in the game. Now, if you would, you could do it with the premise of slowly building up to 50 something characters. Like I said, that like you said, that's really hard to implement as just by a design and then have it implement to where because the thing about versus game is there's people who play the game only because of certain characters.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It's like they don't really play the game for the competitive aspect. They play it because they want to play as Wolverine. That's why having X-Men is so important. But yeah. Yep. Oh damn, it is 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just chilling, so I'm good. But
yeah, we probably gonna have to hit. The
second part.
The other next. We probably gonna have to hit either
the week after next, right?
Yeah, it'd be the week after next. Yeah, but
honestly, that's good though.
Yeah.
Not to interrupt you. The reason why is you can present them if you tell the listeners the question, you'll understand why we might need a week to all think of.
So So the game plan for today's show was going to be, we had 2 questions that we thought of last week. After we went off the air, and we had 2 questions that we thought of, and one was if we fan casted MVC4. So that we knew that was going to be a subject that we wanted to talk about. The other question came up in a conversation about, do decisions matter in games? We have been playing, and I know Sano has been watching stuff he's back on his Mass Effect, his Mass Effect love affair. Like, we all love Mass Effect. We all love Mass Effect. But the idea, and it came up, what did I tell you? I'm trying to remember. It was like I watched something, and it popped in my head, like, do decisions matter in games? And we talked about how the endings of Mass Effect, we use that as an example. We're like, the decision really didn't matter.
About Alpha, because you mentioned you brought up Alpha Protocol.
Yeah. And so the problem, Juice says absolutely matters. Technically, no, they don't. And let me explain why we had this question, why it came up, and it will be on the next show, which is 2 weeks from now, because I'm going on vacation next week. So the reason we brought that up is because I'm thinking about a game where your decisions actually alter the ending or the game so drastically that it makes it a different experience based on how you play. There's a couple games that came up that I know of.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah.
it really hit me. There's one. It actually really.
Okay. So
it's
Juice brought up a good another question. She said Cyberpunk 2077. Absolutely. It does count because you literally have different endings based on certain decisions.
now
Okay.
non. You do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking about major, but like major decisions. Like you can lock yourself out of certain endings by who you decide to, side with. That's the type of shit
people
I'm talking
you
about.
Save,
Yeah, people you save, people you can't save, so on and so forth. So it does make a difference. But let's look at games like Mass Effect. At the end of the day, you're still going to get one of three endings.
Yeah.
And as much as I love it, it doesn't matter what you do in the middle. The ending is always going to be the same. Those are what I'm talking about. What games where decisions actually matter. Now, she made up a good point when she said Cyberpunk because it just hit me when she said that. You're right. It does make a difference, a huge difference, depending on who you lock out and so on and so forth. Like you can lock out a whole fucking quest line.
Damn right.
Yeah, if you, oh man, I shot such and such. You were supposed to let that person live. Or my first time ever playing BioShock. Yes, first time playing BioShock. And here's the crazy part. I think we all played BioShock. BioShock is probably top 10
1, 2, 3
goats of all time, games of all time, okay?
Yep.
But BioShock 1, I fought and killed Sander Cohen. In what is it, Fort Frolic? No. What was the area he's in? You know what I'm talking about when you first meet him. And he's coming down the stairs. And he comes down the stairs and he's looking at the artwork because you had to take those pictures.
It's Fort Frolic.
Yeah, it's Fort Frolic. So when you in Fort Frolic, you can shoot him. And when you shoot him, he becomes a boss fight. He's a splicer that, disappears and everything else. Okay. You can kill him right then and there. And I think you get a little bit of you get a power up, but that's about it. Later on in the game is designed to where you can what is it? You can power up every weapon to the third level. Every weapon has 3 tiers. You cannot do it if you kill him right then and there because his apartment is locked and everything else. Didn't know that. No, it doesn't change the ending, obviously. It depends on if you harvest or save the little sisters. That's the way the ending works. You can get a variation on the good and the bad ending also, depending on what you do. But you pretty much, it's still locked in the same. But the idea that major decisions lock you out of big things. The game original Persona. You literally have 2 separate fucking quests. You can either do the Ice Queen quest, and this is because of programming issues. Ice Queen quest or the other quest. I'm sorry, Snow Queen quest or the other quest. And you go to the hospital or you deal with the fucking Snow Queen. Either way it goes, 2 totally different games. The ending does not change. I'm talking about where decisions that you make actually change your ending, change everything. And I think of only one game I can think of off the top of my head where that actually happened. And I know T said he had thought of one. Sano?
Dispatch.
Okay. That is, but Dispatch. Decision. So
there's a lot of base with Dispatch. Like I said, I told you, as I explained, there's certain things you have to do in order to have a good ending with, Invisigal, who I was trying to save.
Right.
Trying to fix.
Yeah, you're trying to fix.
Yeah.
This man's trying to.
The mechanic.
I can fix her. I can fix her.
Save her. Yes.
I can save her.
But no. Captain Save her. Yeah.
I can save her. But what I want you to do is this is for 2 weeks from now because we pushing it on the show today.
My
Not
bad,
that I
fellas.
not no. Hey, I ain't worried about it. Shit, I'm happy, bro.
No,
Shit,
I mean, like I
we
said,
both
I
were.
mean, we can make it long.
Yeah, we
Just
can make
make it
it
up for
long.
fucking. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
literally just sitting here.
yeah. Well, all right. Well, we got
Cause I mean,
we got
I do have 2 games that's on that
really,
list. Well, one I
really.
already spoke about, and I think it might have been one of the ones we talked was Tactics Ogre, because I told you about.
Yeah.
So for those who,
Y-
for the listeners, there's a game called Tactics Ogre. It's a strategy game, strategy RPG game.
mhm.
There's a battle where one of the additional stipulation for winning the conditions is to capture this guy. He's like this well-known machinist, and so this is like medieval time. So he has the only gun in the world. He's created. He learned how to use gunpowder and all that. And
Bitch dropped
if
some.
you capture him, you get that gun. If you don't capture him, and you, depending on whatever, it was the first ending I had gotten. This was like I might have been like 18, 19 when I got this ending. I took over everything. My character's giving his coronation speech, and you hear death to the usurper. My character stands up as somebody runs in, dresses one of my guards, pulls out that gun, and shoots me. And that's how the game ends. Of course, it's multiple endings, but like that's like one. That's the game that really thinks to mind. And I'm just like, I really got assassinated because I let this motherfucker live. And I did some other stuff. I can't remember. I literally have to play the game again. It's been decades, but that one
The man
and
said decades.
no, yeah,
Oh yeah, it
look,
literal
we're all
decades.
old.
Yeah.
That and Infamous 2.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because you remember with Infamous 2, when you got to the very end, depending on the ending you wanted, you either had to change your ways or stay the course.
Yep.
You know?
You had to you had to make a decision.
Yep. And it
And
wasn't just like cookie cutter. It was like, oh, I'm going to the race sphere. I'm literally going with what's the brother that was all big that you were with when you're going to get the race sphere. You know I'm talking about the big black dude.
yeah.
And you're going there, and every person in Saint Marais is on the roof of their houses shooting at you to stop you.
Yep.
You know, at the end, you literally have to execute your best friend
If you decide to go
get.
that way.
Yeah, you know, he's like, I can't let you do this. Cole's like, I know, and you literally have to kill him. You have
Yep.
to execute him. You know, and if you don't, and you choose to sacrifice yourself, you end up becoming a patron saint.
Yep.
You
Patron
know,
saint of New
so
Marais. So yeah, it's like you're right. When you say drastically different endings, but you have to alter how you play the game. It
Right.
ain't like oh man, I'm a cookie cutter, good decision, bad decision, so on and so forth. Yeah, you got that fine line, and I love how you had the game literally told you, depending upon what your powers were, the redder they got, the worse that ending's about to be. So
yep.
you
So,
know
oh,
what I'm
you want to
saying?
do this? Oh, you're a good guy? Well, you got to become a piece of trash to get this ending.
Yeah, you
You
got to
know,
be a horrible fucking person.
you want to stay. Okay, you're a good guy. You want to stay the good guy, or you got to die.
Yep, got to
I don't
sacrifice
want to
yourself.
die. Well, everybody else gonna have to die. So, give me 1 second, gentlemen.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, we like so that was me and T had talked about quite a few titles,
Right.
and we were just like, yo, we didn't even realize, damn, I got that many ability points. We didn't even realize, um, that we had all that shit was changed up. You're like, oh, man, why are these shits locked? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot because I'm halfway through the fucking game. I forgot I'm
For
playing on New Game Plus. So
oh,
Yeah, I'm playing on New Game Plus, so like all my shit is not even unlocked yet. Like there's certain shit that are just like locked in place. I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, I can't do that shit. So, oh yeah, fucking Will of the Wikes. Will of the Wikes. Yeah. Um, yeah, but damn, I fucking love this goddamn game. Nah, but there were so many different I could think, my biggest thing was since we are talking about it now, my
Mm-hmm.
pick was Alpha Protocol.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha Protocol, one of my favorite games of all time. It's a third person espionage action game.
Right.
Um, you got sneaking, but the sneaking's not that great. You got puzzle solving with, unlocking shit and stuff like that and shooting and everything else. But the reason it stands out is because of its dialogue. Its choices. Every choice you make in this game alters your ending and your path. It's not like, oh man, if I do this, I'm gonna unlock this. No, there's a character in the game called Marburg.
Mm-hmm.
He is an agent that you meet
Mm-hmm.
in Italy. All right. Now, at the beginning of the game, after you beat the tutorial mission, you have three areas you can go to. You can go to Italy, you can go to Taiwan, Italy, and I think the other one is Germany. Germany, I think, is the third choice, something like that. Okay. So you can pick one of these three places to go to. Now, most games, it's if I pick this area, I got a certain set of decisions I got to make that's going to change the game. Motherfucker, not for Alpha Protocol. Depending on which mission you pick, will alter the fucking game. Okay? Down to that. Oh, I decided to visit Italy. I changed my mind and went to Taiwan. What you just did alters the game. That's how
Mm.
fucking crazy the decisions are in that game. And a lot of people sleep on it. They don't realize it. So, I mentioned a character named Marburg. Marburg is in Italy.
Mm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is if you go to Italy first and meet Marburg, Marburg takes that as a compliment that you're
Hmm.
coming to see him first. Even though he's a boss, he takes it as a compliment. If he likes you, if he starts to like you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, his boss fight is easier. Okay. Um, um, Juice says she's stuck on Chrono Trigger because she made a wrong decision. You can't be stuck on Chrono Trigger because even there is no decision that can make you stuck. But we'll get on to that in a second. So anyway, if
Wait,
you
wait. What
go,
is she?
I'm
Wait,
trying to
what?
figure. I got to figure out what she mean by stuck on Chrono Trigger, but I don't think she's stuck. I think she probably didn't level up certain something. Um, so the idea is when you're when you're fighting, if you go and piss Marburg off, if you go to Taiwan first and go to Germany, then go to Italy, Marburg gets pissed at you. He's like, "Oh, so you went and did all that shit, and you didn't? Oh, you can get past the race. It's all about timing.
Wait, wait, wait,
She's,
wait, wait.
it's
Oh,
just,
she's racing Johnny.
oh, yeah, she's racing Johnny. She's playing it on her phone. You have to
Oh,
go. Yeah, you got to go in a circle. Okay, it's a circle. You literally have to float around him in a circle, and then when you look at the meter where you're getting
hmm,
close to the finish line,
you gotta
that's when
hit
you
that
hit a
boost.
boost. That's when you hit
Yep.
the boost. Otherwise, that's the only way you're going to beat him. Anyway.
That music is stuck in my head.
Shit. Um, so if you go see Marburg last in Italy, Marburg gets pissed, and his opinion of you gets more animosity. The angrier you make Marburg, when you fight him, he ends up throwing his gun at you. You get a new gun, the best gun in the fucking game. Oh, by pissing this guy off and making the boss fight harder. There is a
That's so
decision.
weird.
Yeah, there's a decision you make in Italy as well where if you stop a shipment going to Germany,
Mhm.
it will make the boss fight harder in Germany. But if you send the shipment and you corrupt the shipment because it's a shipment of drugs, if you taint the drugs and then get them shipped off, when you go to do the boss fight, the boss goes to do a rail, does a line, okay? And when he does it, he gets sick mid boss fight, and he's faced for like a good 20, 30 seconds, and you can just unload on him because of the decisions you make. Then to get further along in the game, depending on major choices and stuff that you're making throughout the game, the final boss changes. You can fight somebody who was your best friend for like the first 2 missions, and then he fucking turns on you because he was behind the scenes doing the fucking corrupt shit. The guy that you think is the asshole at the beginning of the game may become your partner. That's when I'm talking about decisions matter. Alpha Protocol is a fucking masterpiece, and I wish more people played it. But that was the only game I could think of where it was like choices truly matter. Definitely Alpha Protocol. Definitely Alpha Protocol. Now I don't know about the I'm trying to think of another game where we would have decisions matter. Sano, can you think of anything where oh shit, I was supposed to upgrade
Not,
that.
not off the top of my head. I do know that the new Fable that's coming out, decisions will definitely matter. Like, it's no longer black or white, whether you're good or evil.
Oh
There's that
yeah.
morally gray ground.
Which
the
I am
new
so happy
Fable.
that they're doing.
Right. Like, people can hate you just because you got money. So that's how interesting that game is about to be.
That's crazy work.
So, like, I do know, for instance, there's one example in Fable. Like, if you kill the dude who becomes a giant, his body is still laying there as you continue to play the game. It doesn't disappear. So, yeah, no, I think the new Fable, definitely decisions will matter. So,
Yeah, and I know from a programming standpoint, I know it's hard to have a game, to program like, oh man, if this happens on this day, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Again, the fact that they are doing so much with Fable, I'm looking forward to the game, like something fierce. But we gonna see.
Batman: The Enemy Within. Is it? You talking about the Telltale game? I think the Telltale. Yeah, I think the Telltale games. I think the Telltale games. Yeah, those count as. They're going to change up where the decisions actually matter because I think it's very story because it's story based.
Yeah, story. They're designed that way. So all the Telltale games, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I do remember what Borderlands Telltale. Yeah, if you didn't make a certain decision, the ending would go a certain way, or so on and so forth. So yeah, I definitely agree with that right there. So.
There was what was the name of that damn game? The Walking Dead. That Walking Dead. Like
oh god,
one of the craziest decisions you could have made. Do you cut Clementine's hair?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You would think, oh man, that don't sound like a big decision. Huge decision.
Huge. Huge.
Oh.
I got it. Says if you do a favor, you'll cut that girl's hair.
Yeah. And I was like, the greatest line ever. You do yourself a favor, you cut her hair. Oh, I ain't worried about her hair. Yeah, please cut it.
Yeah. Cut it. Cut that shit. Saves her life.
Do you take a taste of the food, or do you slap the food out of Clementine's hand when she goes to reach for it? Like major decisions. And I remember, do you let Clementine keep her hat? That type of shit. Yeah, you're like, man, what? It's got to be just cosmetic. No, it's not.
No.
Yeah, because a zombie will grab her hair if she has long hair in a certain situation.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like those games. But what if I'm talking about mainstream games though? Like a big the only
non-Telltale games, because Telltale games they are designed to. That's how they work.
Yeah.
You know? It's all about story and choices. So you mean like something non-Telltale?
Yeah, I think Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes, Baldur's Gate. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Again,
Baldur's.
you're not wrong, because if you let certain characters die in Baldur's Gate, they won't be there to help you in the end.
Bruh, I made that mistake trying to save Will's dad. And like I didn't realize I took too long. And next thing you know, Will's dad, I lost the whole goddamn quest string because I got lost when I got to Baldur's Gate. I literally got lost in the third area in Act 3. And that's why I was like, oops. Damn. Yeah, I got lost. And I was like, well, I can't save Will's dad now. Because it actually says, Will's dad's dead. You like hear an announcement. I'm like, oh, shit.
Shit.
Yeah, so.
I know a game.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Shit, because I have it. Oh my goodness. There's a sequel to it. What the fuck was that game? It was a... Oh my gosh, what was that game called? It was kind of like a BioWare RPG. Very, very choice heavy. It was kind of like colonial times-ish.
Oh my god. Godfall?
No, not Godfall. No, Godfall was the three player action RPG.
Okay.
That was kind of like Warframe. Greedfall.
Greedfall, yes.
Greedfall. That the choices in that game matter.
Really?
Yes. Like there was a part. I think halfway through the game where there was this, these colonizers were trying to expand. No, that's literally what it was.
Yeah,
and,
colonizers. Yeah.
And you had the choice to either work with them to double cross the tribe that they're trying. There's some resource that their land was on there trying to get it, and so I talked to the colonists first and made a deal with them. Went back, tricked the tribe, and when it got all the way up until the very end, where you had to pull the trigger, and complete the quest chain, I flipped and attacked the colonizers, helped the tribe kill them, and so they took over their like land and everything and encapsulated into theirs. That shit was some straight up Roanoke shit.
Man, did
literally,
you
that town was wiped off the map?
You triple cross?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Because I was going to just go through with it and just, I guess I'm fucking over these trials people. And you have a thing that says, attack the tribe, attack the maestro or maester or some shit like that. And I'm like, huh. So I turned, pulled my musket pistol out, pow! Put one in between his head. A big battle ensued. Killed those guys. Oh, thank you for blah 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 blah. They gave me like a fuck ton of some rare metal, the rare metal that their land was on, which is stuff that helps you make the best stuff in the game.
Interesting.
So I had like the best gear in the game, like halfway through the game. Like, yep.
Damn, son.
So I'd look at God.
Look at God.
Look at God.
I know of another game. It just hit me because you said that. There was a game called Vampire. Or Vampire.
Yes, that's on my list too.
Yeah, Vampire definitely to the point where, okay, I made a decision not to heal somebody. Next thing you know, you turn around, that person becomes the boss of like the third area. As crazy as it sounds. Like you're like, oh man, this person supposedly did something, and you're like, wait, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, they're
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I remember Vampire had that shit, and I was like, I loved every like, after I started enjoying the combat of the actual game itself, I was like, okay, well I can do this shit and turn certain characters into villains and turn people into vampires. Oh, you decide to feed on this person, and now, or someone caught you feeding, you know, or you like, oh man, I'm gonna forsake feeding on the townsfolk because people will start to notice that such and such is missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, little shit like that. So that's why I'm like, the game is just, it was like you said, one of those games where the decisions actually did matter in the long run. God, that was a good game too, dude. Oh man, I ain't played that in a minute. Oh, Vampire. Um, shit. But what other games I'm trying to think of that had heavy decisions where the decisions actually do matter? Um, um, could we count Fallout? But
Um, New Vegas maybe.
yeah,
Yeah, like that would be the only like New Vegas.
yeah, because New Vegas is like, there's moments where like at the end of it, you're like, oh man, what ended up happening? You decided to wipe out a fucking you decided to wipe out a city. It ain't like Megaton. We're like, oh man, you blew up Megaton. Cool. Now you get stuck in Tenpenny Tower. Oops, you let all them motherfuckers. You decided to side with the ghouls. Next time you go into Tenpenny Tower, all them motherfuckers are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh man, what happened? Oh, then you sneak downstairs and you realize, oh, they put all the bodies downstairs.
Yeah,
It,
you side with the ghouls. Everybody's hey, we appreciate you, bro.
yeah, appreciate you helping us out. Where did everybody go? Oh man, they went on vacation. Did they? Did they?
Yeah, yes they
Yeah,
did.
yeah, they did. Then you go
Also,
down.
don't go downstairs. And you
Yeah,
go
just don't
downstairs,
go
and all the
downstairs.
dead bodies. And, so, and you're just like,
Okay. Yeah, you
it
really.
is what it is.
Yeah, these guys are assholes, so I get it. Fucking Tenpenny Tower. Side with the slavers. You can do that shit.
Hmm.
Yeah. Damn. Just. But I think decisions in gaming definitely have altered. You know what I'm saying? Not as complete. Like I said, I think Alpha Protocol, fucking Greedfall, that type of shit, fucking Tactics Ogre,
Yeah.
definitely. You know. Unfortunately, I wish there were more games did shit like that.
Yeah, because that's all again. Oh, your choices matter, and then when you think about it, they really don't.
Mm-mm. Yeah, but like the Mass Effect series, yeah, I mean, they really didn't matter because you go in one of three ways, and if you didn't pick Tolly, then something is wrong with you.
Bro, if you didn't pick,
I
if you
mean,
look,
I did all three when I had a chance. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, hey,
I did all three.
yeah,
I played the game enough to where I did like,
yeah,
Tolly's my girl. Like she was my girl since the first one.
yeah.
Like when I found out that you can romance Tolly in the second, I'm just like, yes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was with I was with the space races instead of Liara. I picked space races all day, bro.
Of course you did, cause she's in the military.
yo, Ashley, why you gotta be so xenophobic? Shit, shit.
Call Shepard.
Yeah.
Call him like you can't just say because Shepard and start quoting poetry. Like no, stop that.
She is MSGA. Make space great again.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking Ashley.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
it's crazy. Like that was one of the like I literally did a playthrough with every character.
Right.
Like
Right.
even
Same.
even the male characters like the fucking Thane story.
Oh God.
That shit'll make you cry.
What was that shit he called old girl? That he called his wife?
Damn. Ah.
What was that shit he called her? Siha.
Yeah.
Yeah, Siha. That was like, I'm just like, my man Thing was that guy though. I was like, I'm dying of, what was that shit he had?
Was it Rolex? No, that's not. That's
No,
what.
no,
That's what Joker. That's what Joker
That's what
had.
Joker has. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had something. He was dying. It was like, I'm not going to die on no motherfucking hospital bed. I'm gonna die putting hands on this bitch ass. What was the name? Kyling.
Kyling.
Bitch
Fuck
ass
Kyling. Fuck Kyling. He's like, I was supposed to be Shepard. No, the fuck you were.
No, you fucking wasn't.
Yeah, you POS. Fuck Kyling.
Bro, you were an N7 Marine.
Mm-hmm.
In the Systems Alliance, and you hate aliens. How does that work?
Yeah. Fucking fuck you, Kyling. Goddamn Kyling. That shit's hilarious. Look at Kyling, dude. I can't get over that motherfucker. That shit pissed me off so bad, bro. When he was like, oh man, Kyling he's gonna be a major villain.
Yeah, he didn't even fit the game.
No.
He felt like someone's OC that just got shoehorned in the game. I'm like, why is this character in the game? So this character is just here just to kill Thane and make me angry? Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what it was.
Pretty much.
When old boy died, when Morton died, I was like, that shit got me too.
Dude,
God.
Dude, all those deaths were that's what was that's the one thing, because those characters were built up and they did not die like in stupid ways.
No.
Like old boy dies fixing the
genophage.
The genophage.
And the first born Krogan is named after a fucking Solarian.
Yep.
It's like, hey, someone else can do it. Nah, Shepard. Someone else would get it wrong.
Exactly. I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Fucking, the one that got me was fucking Legion.
Oh.
When you realize that he became self-aware right before he dies.
Right.
Yeah, he said, what did he say? I understand or something like that.
Understand.
Yeah, he didn't say we. He didn't say we.
He said I. Because he always used to say we. I'm like, wait a minute. He said I. My man.
Yeah. Yo, I still say best ending, the best way you could have got that ending though. I loved how you had to play it perfectly to get both the Quarians and the fucking Geth to say together. We got to work together. And once you did that shit and they got past all that shit, like that's a race of people you don't have to. Yo, they got my back, son. Look, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
We are good. But Legion had a lot to do with Legion and Tali had a lot to do with the success of that fucking mission. Shepard Commander. Yeah, love me some fucking Legion, bro.
Man, I love Legion.
Yeah, he was like, oh man, why'd you pick the name Legion? Because we are many.
We are many.
He's like, wait a minute. You understand the connotation?
If you bring Edie, if you take Edie and Tali on the mission to get Legion out, the interaction, the whole interaction.
Yeah, because I know
like this motherfucker sent me on this mission to save a gift.
Yes. And
so I know she was side-eyeing Shepard from her mask.
She was like, I don't like you at all. Really? Man, I'm side-eyeing your ass from the flotilla. But Tali, we ain't even near the flotilla. You can still see the side-eye on the back of your neck, son. Bombastic side-eye. Criminal side-eye. Shit. Oh man, that's fucking crazy, dude. Oh Jesus. But man, I gotta man, this makes me want to go play fucking Mass Effect. God damn it. No, I don't need to fucking play Mass Effect no more.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I don't need to go play no goddamn Mass Effect.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that game. Ugh, love that goddamn game. Yeah, Shepherd Commander.
You love it.
I
You
do.
need to do it.
I do. I'm not gonna sit here and even front, dog. I do. I fucking do.
Right.
It's such a good series, and I just hate that like half the shit that happens in that fucking game. Like, yo, like why couldn't they perfect that ending? If they could have stuck the landing.
Mm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I will say that DLC that they made where he has a like
It
essentially a
helped
house
out.
that
Yeah.
house party DLC. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a nice little. We're doing this shit. We're doing this shit for the fans, so everybody knows what we got going on. Man, but man, I miss that damn game. I gotta. I might have to play through fucking. I bought the special edition. I got it on PC, so I might go back through it and
Again,
give it.
we had this conversation the other day. Mass Effect is the only game I have across multiple systems. It's on my PC, it's on my PlayStation, it's on my Xbox.
I got it. I got it on.
Oh, it's on my Steam Deck too.
Oh yeah, I got it on PlayStation. I got it on PlayStation. I got it on PC. When I had a 360 way back when, you know what I'm saying? I had it then. Um,
Yeah.
but like when it comes to games on multiple consoles, like double dipping and triple dipping,
Yeah.
I can only think of like 5 games offhand that I know I've triple dipped on just to have them. Well, 6 games offhand that I've triple dipped on. Mass Effect series, um, Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2.
Mm.
Well, Darkest Dungeon 1, not 2, but I do own 2, obviously.
Be
Um,
right back, gentlemen.
go ahead, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Darkest Dungeon, Final Fantasy 6.
Mm,
I own it on multiple consoles. Um, Chrono Trigger, own it on multiple
right.
consoles,
Right.
for obvious reasons. And Bioshock, I think I bought. No, 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 that's a lie. I bought it multiple times, but no, it's not what I own. It's not what I owned it on. Trying to think what else. I think that's it. Like I gotta go triple dip and double dip. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Shoot. Yeah, but yeah, we probably gonna have to call it in a little bit because
Oh.
I got somebody looking at me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I feel you.
she looking right at me. Oh, now she's walking to the door. She's walking to the door, and I don't know if Juice is still listening. Yeah, she's walking to the door. She's already ready to. She ready to go out, do her thing. She walking to the kitchen. Anyway, um, nah, just the idea, man. If a game is that good, bro, I don't mind double dipping, triple dipping,
Oh yeah.
getting in there, going. Let me go ahead, purchase this, and let me play such and such. But that's one of them games that I can play. I can play that shit all fucking day, dog.
Oh.
I can
Oh,
play it. I can play,
agreed.
especially fucking Mass Effect, dude. Hmm. But I still say Mass Effect 1 is my favorite.
Which makes sense.
It feels more like an RPG. Um,
Hmm.
two, two is an action game through and through. Two is a straight action game. You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't make that right decision, you didn't make that right decision for that fucking
Oh.
for that fucking that final mission.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, you jacked, you fucked, you fucked, you fucked. You are
Ro-
yes, we are so screwed
royally. I mean,
royally.
again, teammates matter. Who you had on that final,
That's
especially when
true.
you. Oh, teammates like, especially when it came to getting your what was it when you're fighting off the freaking God, what are them damn things
Uh,
called?
the collectors.
The collectors, and
Yeah.
you're in their warehouse, and you're trying to sit there and God, you're in there you're in their compound, you're trying to get out, and you have to have the right people set up with the right thing.
Right.
Like,
Like, so I always put Tali in the tunnels. Always put
did
Tali
you?
in the tunnel. Yeah. Always put Tali. It was either Tali or Legion that always went in the tunnels because they
Right,
always were successful.
right.
They were always successful. I always picked Samara. Samara,
Mm,
Billie Eilish's mama.
yeah,
Uh, Samara as my psionic.
makes sense.
You know what part I'm talking about when they put up that
Yeah,
yeah, when they put up that shield and you're like, oh man, you got to worry about it. I know people who are like, oh man, I did it with Miranda. Bullshit. She dies
no,
when
she
you pick her.
dies.
Shoot. So
Ain't
like,
no
yeah,
way.
yeah, ain't no way you did that shit. What happened,
No.
man? Miranda died. Jack can pull it off.
Yeah, Jack can pull it off. Yeah,
Jack can pull it off.
Jack can pull it
So
off. It's
yeah,
clutch, but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Which I like again. Oh man, I didn't put lasers on the fucking Normandy. Uh,
Oh,
okay.
I make sure. Look, I made
Yeah,
sure all Norman was maxed out. I made sure.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I know
I wasn't
motherfuckers.
playing.
Yeah, I know motherfuckers who didn't. And they were like, "Oh man, we just gonna go to the final mission because and if you
Yeah,
took
you
too long
people.
to rescue your people, what
Oh,
ended up
slushy
happening?
time.
Yep, everybody slushies. They're meat slushies. You're like, oh, how are they ended up being meat slushies, man? You didn't rescue them like you were supposed to.
Oh
You're
boy,
supposed to go and see them. So, hell yeah.
you you had yeah. Uh,
There is no. We're gonna wait 24 hours. No, motherfucker, you go
no,
now.
you go now. That's why you
Once
do
they.
everything you can. You do everything you can before you get to that mission.
That's right. And if you can't do it, too bad. You better wait till it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is fucking hilarious. Damn Mass Effect, man. Goddamn Mass Effect. I'm probably gonna end up having to do another playthrough, but I already got everything on the backlog, man. I already got so much
Did
shit
you
on
get
the
everything?
backlog. I
Did
got
you
so
already?
much shit on my backlog, dude. I told you. Uh,
Right.
fucking Dead Space.
Oh
I got a
yeah.
couple of games on PC. Yeah. So I got some shit on my backlog. I gotta go sit down. That I, that I gotta
Yeah.
fucking get on. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't. I think after vacation is over with, I think that's gonna be one of the things that I'm gonna fucking you know dive into.
You got to. You
Yeah,
got to.
I got to.
Like I feel you. Like I have got to really, really test my PC and whatnot.
Yeah, you do.
I
You built
really
all
do.
that shit.
No, I didn't buy it. Remember who I got it from? I got it
Oh
from
yeah.
Knox, and all I had to do was install a graphics card and update the RAM when RAM was cheap.
Too bad it's not cheap anymore. That's right.
Oh my god. But
AI
no, this
with the side eye. AI with the side
bombastic side eye.
eye. Side eye.
Say
Criminal
they.
side eye.
They.
Shit, there ain't nothing you can do about it, bro.
Nothing. Nothing. But again, it all works out for a reason, you know, you gotta love it.
Oh my
It
god.
works. But no, whatever. Yeah, but there's few things. What are we talking about? There's few things. Yeah, no. This year we're gonna see what's happening this year, because this year is gonna be the year of. Well, it's the year of backlog for you. I think it might be the year of the double dip for me.
Double dip. Yeah.
Double dip.
I gotta do the backlog thing. Because I told myself there was shit that needs to be played, fixed, all kinds of shit. So I'm looking forward to knocking some of that stuff out. Because man, it's like with clutter. You know, you clean up your life, you get everything going like you're supposed to,
Right.
and why not clean up that clutter
Right.
by getting rid of some shit that you don't need to do anymore.
Right. No, I definitely agree.
Man.
You gotta. Like, I still, you know what? The funny thing is, I still gotta go finish Horizon.
What, Zero Dawn?
No, no, no. I finished the first one. How to finish the second one?
Hell yeah.
I
You
am
gotta
back, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Well, I heard Horizon, aka I heard that red-headed woman.
Yes.
What's up? What we talking about?
Hey, Lord.
That's my girl. Urban thirsty niggas. You will be a queen by my side. No.
No. I got one job: save humanity.
I gotta save humanity.
Shoot.
I gotta go back and finish it.
Like the only motherfucker my character acknowledged was her boy Varl.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, you know, Varl, he's alright. He's my boy. He's cool people. He's alright. When I mean alright, not like in a romantic, because alright isn't like I tolerate him. Then they fucked him over and gave him the Nicholas Wolfwood treatment. I'm like, really? You gonna kill my boy off when he has a child on the way? Can't just let the brother be there for his child. We can't have that. Oh, if he can't be a deadbeat dad, he'll just be a dead dad, man. Fuck you.
That's dirty as fuck.
They did my man Varl like that. I'm like, my man Varl found him a woman.
Yo,
got a child on the way. We good.
But I will say this.
Funny.
I will say this. She a Gito. She was a fucking Gito. Especially, I ain't gonna spoil it because Sano needs to play it. But boy, yo, my girl said, I'm gonna take care of this problem. I'm gonna take care of this problem. Shit.
I gotta look again. It's one of the games I started. I started playing it, and then something else pop up. I'm like, yeah, I gotta finish it.
Don't worry.
I hate to say that. I hate to say it, but you know.
Don't worry.
No, it happens. Like, dude, I mean, just because a game is like, look at this game. This game was a day one for me.
Right.
It's month 4.
Right.
You know. Speaking of, when is that DLC coming out?
Next month?
Yeah, it's supposed to be next month.
Next month.
Legends.
And
okay, yeah.
Yo, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, that will be the day I re-download it.
Listen to him.
Yeah.
So they're doing pretty much what they did last time.
Yeah.
Except now it's just gonna be a planned. Bruh, I'm so glad they decided to let's lean on this a little bit more, because I can 100% see the next full Ghost of Yotei game being straight Legends.
I can see that.
I can 100% see that happen.
The good thing about Ghost of Yotei, the really good thing about it is that Legends DLC. The reason why I love that shit so much, the idea of it, it's like we're going to take the actual Yotei 6 and we're going to do the actual versions of what they are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're not just
like
dudes.
Supernatural versions.
Yeah, there's we're not just going to be, oh man, we're fighting dudes in suits or dudes with masks. No, we're literally going to put like the actual versions, like you're fighting Onis and shit.
That's supposed to be the raid that's coming in April. Is the supernatural version.
Yeah,
Right.
which I'm excited as fuck about, dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be an interesting one. It'll be an interesting one for sure.
All I know is make sure we are all prepared and ready for when it comes out, because my ass is going to be there for it. I can't wait.
100%.
100%. We got to go in. I cannot fucking wait.
Like, I know they said that they're doing classes, not like just weapons. So I'm telling you right now, I'm running samurai. That's what I ran, and that's what I ran in OG Legends.
That's fine.
I ain't got time for those smoke bombs and kunai. Give me a sword.
Yo,
Give me a sword and a sheath.
Let me just get that dual katanas, because I learned my lesson later on in life. Goddamn dual katanas. Dual katanas is so goddamn good. I didn't know that. Like I said, went through the whole goddamn game with a single sword, thinking I was fucking Ugami Ito, Ito Ugami, aka Lone Wolf and Cub. And shit ran through the whole goddamn game. No, my girl, my girl Atsu is not that. Atsu is I am a killer.
Yeah.
I am a killer. Is it vengeance? You goddamn right it is. But I am a killer. So, but gentlemen, I think we're gonna. On that note, I think we're gonna call it because somebody's looking at me and she's been staring at me for like 15 minutes and now she's walking around and nothing like having hardwood floors because she's just clomping across these motherfuckers. Anyway, for Real Vein, I'd like to thank you guys and everybody for tuning in. This has been another Outpost 406. T, what you got for the people? I know you got an announcement.
Not much. Just be on the lookout for the channel. Of course, we got Legends. I won't be doing a recording of Ghost of Yote. I will record the fights. Yes. I did it in the first one. Just record the fights, like the duels and everything. So
right.
There's that. A couple of videos that should be hitting the channel this week, or at least one or two. I don't know, I'm gonna space them out, but that's really it.
Okay.
Really it.
That's what's up. Sano, what you got for the people?
Not much. Again, gotta rerun through Dispatch and re-record that. Since I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play it all the way through. That will be coming to my channel here pretty soon. Again, making shirts for the Outpost 406 podcast and
yay
whatnot. Few designs and whatnot. Again, we'll get to that point here eventually. We're merchandising.
Merchandising.
Again, we have our catchphrases. We got keep it 100, keep it a buck, and if it pleases the council so far. So.
Yeah, we got a couple.
So yes, those shirts will be coming pretty soon. I got a few ideas regarding the shirts. Again, the three of us around the table looking at your guy, looking at people off of this, but we'll get that. Thank you, AI. Thank you, AI, for helping me get through my
The irony.
Irony.
So, yeah.
The irony. It's spectacular.
Yes. It's hilarious.
It is. And on that note, thank you all for tuning in. It has been a pleasure, and we will see you cats again in 2 weeks. 2 weeks time. Woof. So, shit. And we out.